You'll be listening in Wales. And if you are, you'll be hearing Mr. Jordan sounding off. Doesn't really care how the Welsh got on tonight against Finland, and if you get that far, how you do against Estonia or Poland. Doesn't really interest me whatsoever. I'm English. It's as simple as that. Paul's an Oxford United fan who's as equally blinkered as you, Simon. Hi, fellows. I'm not Welsh, but totally agree with Simon on being English. We're the only home nation hated by all the others. So I agree. I couldn't care less whether the Welsh get there or not. Paul, indeed. Oxford United fan. Good for you, Paul. Good for you. I've been broadening your mind.
If you polled it, what did you say when we had the European Championship? It'll be the worst day of my life if England win the European Championships. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. I said
yes, you did.
I'd be made to. I wouldn't. I didn't. And producer Luke's on my side through my headphones. I said I'd be made to feel uncomfortable in certain quarters by certain people. But that would be it.
No, you didn't. You said it'd be the worst day of your life if England win the European Championships.
Mohammed, I'm coming to you down in Cardiff. But interestingly, there's one from Stuart. Just a word for Simon. England, with 10 times the population of Scotland and God knows how much more than Wales,
so what?
Have won exactly the same in the last 57 years. Nil, niente,
but that's not the
nothing, zero, nout.
I'm not saying England are better. I'm saying I'm not interested in Wales and Scotland qualifying for any tournament. I didn't say we were better, bigger, bolder, more engaging, more interesting, and won more. I made none of those claims. So I said not interested.
So you're totally invested in England and only England?
Correct.
Okay, so you're looking forward to going to Wembley on Saturday night to see the Brazil game?
When it comes to international football.
Where's your seat?
No, I'm not
a
corporate ligger.
You're what?
I'm not a corporate ligger.
A corporate ligger. So you've paid for your seat at Wembley.
I'm not going.
You're not going?
I've got other things to do.
Sorry. I just thought you were. It's England and nothing but
friendly.
England.
I don't go to friendly games.
But it's Brazil.
They're exhibition games.
But that doesn't interest you.
I've seen it before.
Oh, I see. Mohammed in Cardiff, good morning to you. Wales, big opportunity tonight to see off Finland. How do you feel this morning about your chances?
I think Wales got a great chance because both of the games at the Cardiff City Stadium tonight, and the atmosphere is going to be the 12th man for Wales. And I believe Wales got a fantastic chance. And if they do get Poland, I think that's going to be the more trickier game because Poland are more seasonal, they're more experienced than Wales. But I think Wales got a great chance tonight, especially being at home at the Cardiff City Stadium.
So do I, Mohammed. So do I. The thing was, as I mentioned earlier, Simon and I were in Qatar. I don't know if you were there, if you watched it on telly, but of course, Wales really didn't turn up at the World Cup finals. Do you worry if they can get to the Euros, they might achieve next to nothing?
I think at the time, Wales underperformed because I think a lot of the players had fitness issues. Like the main guy, Gareth Bale, didn't play a lot of games that season. He was lacking in match sharpness. Ramsey had his injury problems, and they were the two key components of the team.
True.
So that was the main problem, and the whole game was based. But now I see it's more of a collective team, and I think Wales got a great chance. But the reason I was speaking is because of Simon. He's just typical English arrogance, why nobody likes England, and everybody always in the home nations wants England to lose.
But what's arrogant about me saying...
Sorry, Mohammed's in full flow. Carry on, Mohammed.
Sorry, Mohammed, you finish.
England haven't won nothing since '66, and he only won something in that final by a dodgy Russian referee, and the ball didn't really cross the line. But you play that stupid song at every single championships, and then everybody in the home nations has enough of you, and that nobody likes England because you just think you're above the other home nations.
Well, that seems a very unkind thing to say.
Fantastic delivery.
And what you're assuming is that a disinterest in the fortunes of another nation and on international level is some form of arrogance. I'm an Englishman. My focus is on the England team. I don't wish the Welsh badly. I'm just not interested in whether you win, lose or draw.
Did you or did you not wipe the Welsh shirt on your shoe?
Because I was sick and tired of listening to how Robson Carnew's drivel. And it was the only way to shut him up for 5 seconds. One of the worst things about the Welsh doing well is we have to listen to Dean Saunders' comment forever and a day.
Well, I like the sounds of you, Mohammed. So, like me as a Scotsman, will you watch England-Brazil on Saturday night with interest? You'll probably watch it with interest, I'm sure.
Of course I will, because it's two great... England have great players and Brazil have great players, and they're two big nations, so obviously everyone's going to watch it. But the problem is, I think, because of the London-centric media... and everything is always about England. Like a lot of these young English players, they're really nice young gentlemen. But at international level, like against France in the World Cup, once the going got tough, they balled it. Like Harry Kane, one of the greatest strikers, he had the penalty and he bottled it.
It's a fair observation, Mohammed.
They didn't know how to come back from that.
It's a fair observation.
That could be a learning experience for him. But Wales don't have the big pool that England's got. But no matter what England young player comes up, you put so much pressure on him by labeling every English player world class by the London-centric media, and that's what happens.
But what is London-centric media? What does that mean? It's like
you.
No, but it's not London. I lived for 18 months in Swansea. I have an immense affection for Welsh.
You get driven out of Swansea?
No, I didn't. I got driven across the bridge and had to pay a toll on the way in, which I resented, because the Welsh didn't have to pay on the way out. But it's got nothing to do with bloody arrogance, Mohammed.
But what I'm saying is, even if you're watching another game in the Euros on BBC and ITV, straight away they're talking about England. Even if you're watching a Wales-Scotland game, straight away we're coming back, let's go to the England camp.
Yeah.
There's nothing regarding other teams, but it's always England.
Mohammed, you must get over this inferiority complex.
Mohammed, I liked your call. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight to you and the Welsh. Lee's a Manchester United fan. Is he Welsh? Lee, you're Welsh, as I'm led to believe. Good morning. What do you think of this? And Wales' chances tonight? Give us your honest view.
Morning, gents. Yes, I am a United fan, but I am a Welsh fan, obviously, as well. There's a good chance we'll win tonight, but I think Poland will be a bit tougher. And on another level, I think Simon's spot on. I don't care if England do well. I don't care if Scotland do well. I'm just here for the Welsh. But
well said.
Going forward, I don't think Robert Page is our man. When we went to Qatar, it was embarrassing. We were, as you said, we were the whipping boys, and I just think there's every match again the same. If we do make it to Germany this summer, I think we haven't got the strength in depth as has been highlighted, and I just don't think Robert Page is in-game management. It's just not there, and I just don't think he's the man taking us forward.
That's interesting, Lee. I mean, it's still the same players. So would a different manager get a tune out of them?
I think so. I speak to a lot of my friends, a lot of the Welsh fans, and I think we're all under the same umbrella. We would like the man who's available at the moment, Steve Cooper, to come in, but that could just be a bit of a pipe dream. But you never know. Stranger things have happened in Welsh football. But I don't know. I just don't think Robert Page is. It's great that we're here again, and we got the potential of another a Euros, a third one in a row. But again, I don't want us to go there and be the whipping boys. It's just Qatar was embarrassing. We were shocking.
It was a bit, Lee, but I would have thought you want to go, no matter what you need to get there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, we want to be there. We want to be representing, but. Yeah. I don't want a repeat of the World Cup, because it was just we were literally there making up the numbers, and I don't know where going forward. I just can't see Robert Page being the man to do it for us.
Do you think
I'm going tonight, and I'll be singing my heart out, and I'll be representing, and I'll be proud. But again, it's just I don't know, and again it is what it is at the moment. We haven't got the players, and we haven't got a goalkeeper. None of our goalkeepers are playing. They're not playing regular football, and it's just a small nation.
Okay, Lee, go win it tonight, mate. Go win it tonight. That's what we want, Lee, a Manchester United and Wales supporter. There's Chris up in Glasgow. Two really nice, quite differing sentences of a different tone. I'm Scottish, and I agree with Simon. Couldn't care less if Wales qualify. All right, Chris, fair enough if that is your view. But I love watching England. And then he says, I love watching them getting disappointed in the later stages of a major tournament.
And that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with them having that view. And it was everything, the Welsh team singing in 2016 because of the demise of the English. All of that. And what you do is you hide behind the fact that it's English arrogance, because someone's honest enough to say, I really don't care if Wales do. I don't wish them badly. We've had this discussion many a time before. I don't have any issues with the Welsh doing good or badly. I just don't have a particular interest, and I don't think I should have to have.
No.
And someone saying because the Welsh and the Irish fought in the Second World War, then ultimately I should have some sort of allegiance to the international football team is just bloody silly conflation.
You don't feel any empathy with your Welsh cousins, your Irish friends, or dare I say it, your Scottish chums?
I have respect for the values of those countries, albeit I think that the Welsh and their ridiculous First Minister now have got their own challenges, but that's a different discussion. But I don't, on an international football stage, which is about competitivity, I don't have any interest, and I don't think it's wrong to. I have no more interest in Wales than I do in Estonia.
You've got to be kidding.
Lithuania.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Anyway, there's a message there. One fella saying Steve Cooper is too young yet to want to be the Welsh manager. He's got a lot to do between now.
He wants to have a career.
And whenever that date comes along. But the Welsh go in tonight against Finland, and I, for one, hope they get a result.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.